I'm so glad you're here. Let's talk about morning sickness. I was so blessed to experience morning sickness with every single one of my pregnancies. Varying levels. It does not just happen in the morning. I actually just found out one of my besties is pregnant, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. I'm making a little gift basket for her of what I think are just essential items at the beginning of pregnancy that I haven't seen people really talk about these, but they helped me so much. First, I got her this cute mama bag. I'm gonna put everything in here. Just simple, says mama. Now everybody's pregnancy is different, but for me, I had terrible morning sickness every single time. I bloated really early on. I wasn't big enough to wear like actual pregnancy clothes, but my clothes were not comfortable. Anything that was too tight made the morning sickness worse. So here's some things I got. These are motion sickness bracelets. I actually had some of these when I was pregnant. They work for morning sickness, migraines, you're dizzy, anxiety, insomnia. Oop, oop. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize there were so many different little things. It's just a little bracelet, like a watch band, and then it has these little beads. Maybe I shouldn't have opened them. It has the directions on the outside. So the way they work, you put them on and the bead like pushes in to that acupressure point. If you don't have them, what you can do, you just do 3 fingers down from, I guess, the top of your wrist, and that's where you can push in. If you're feeling motion sickness, morning sickness, pushing right there can help to relieve that. It seemed to help with me. I had some like this. They weren't as cute as these, but it seemed to help a little. So I'm hoping that these help her. I shouldn't have opened this. I now realize my mistake. Sorry. I'm gonna put them back in here. So we're gonna pack those. Another thing that really helped me is these bra extenders. The way they work is clasping on one side, clasp on the other side. So it's just an extra little piece of material. I like this pack. I actually got it and I used it often. The reason it really helped me at the beginning, I was really bloated and I just needed a little extra room. Things that were too tight actually made my morning sickness worse. This helped so much so I didn't have to buy a new bra. Maybe you do have bras that are a couple sizes up, but I didn't. This kind of helped me use my regular bras for a little bit longer. I like this variety pack because it has different colors, black, cream color, white, and then it has ones with 3 hooks and also with 2 hooks. It's not really marketed as a pregnancy product. This helped me so much. This was one of my secret weapons. So we'll put that in the bag also. Now the next thing, I didn't actually have these, but I think these would be super helpful. These are like little button extenders that you put on your pants. It gives you a couple extra inches. Like I said, I bloated terribly. I think these would have helped a lot. The last thing I have that really helped my morning sickness were these Preggy Pop drops. Natural way to ease morning sickness is they're made with essential oils, beet juice, turmeric, alfalfa, natto extract. They seem to really help. They come in 4 different flavors: sour raspberry, green apple, sour lemon, sour tangerine. I think I really like the sour raspberry. You can get just one flavor and you can get like twice this amount. That is the last morning sickness specific thing that I'm gonna put in here. Put that in there, but that is not all we're getting here. Pregnancy and morning sickness is no joke. You were so tired at the beginning, at least I was. Everything made me sick. Clothes that were too tight, my seatbelt was too tight, any kind of smell. My husband's cologne, usually love it. It was too strong, made me sick. Washing dishes, washing my hands. I had to change our normal soaps to just the Dove bar soap. That was fine for me. Everything else was just too fragrant. Even some shampoos, and don't even get me started on pumping gas. That made me want to throw up. Pregnancy in general is tough. So I went to Marshall's and got a few things. I don't think she's thrown up yet, but a girl can always use a good hair clip. I also got this little pack of hair turbans that help your hair dry faster. They're so cute and soft. I've been wanting to try these, so I thought she might want one too. I got some pamper items for her to just help take care of herself, especially at the beginning when it's so rough on your body. I got her a chapstick and a lip oil. I tried to get ones that were more of a neutral flavor. Like I said, any strong scent made me want to throw up. If they're a little strong now, hopefully she can use them later on. Got some little exfoliating washcloths just so she can take care of herself. Got some lip masks. I don't know, I thought they looked really cute. They're like shiny. Last but not least, got her chocolates. I don't know if she's gonna be in the mood to eat them yet, but eventually I think it'll be nice. I had terrible morning sickness. With one of them, I had it so bad, I threw up so much that I actually lost 15 pounds. And then one of them, I don't think I threw up at all. I just felt like I was gonna throw up for 12 weeks, which is really not fun. So I tried pretty much everything. I'm gonna tell you what worked for me, what didn't work. Try your best to avoid strong smells. You probably won't feel like eating. but you just kind of have to force yourself to eat if you can. If not, if nothing will stay down, I understand it is so hard. When I had an empty stomach, I felt so bad, and you basically have to like force yourself to eat every 2 to 3 hours and just constantly eat small meals. Nothing sounded good. I was so sick of eating. I didn't want to eat anymore, but you have to eat something or you feel like crap. It's a catch-22. You don't feel like eating, but if you don't eat, you'll feel sick. At night, I kept a Costco-sized box of granola bars by my bed, and I ate one of those pretty much every single night while I was pregnant, and then also while I was nursing in the beginning. It was just a nice snack. In the middle of the night, I'd wake up starving, so that was perfect. I found if I didn't eat right away as soon as I woke up, I would feel sick. One time when I was pregnant, we were trying to go out to eat at a nice restaurant, and it was taking forever to seat us. When we finally did get sat, it took forever to get, even for a waiter to come over, and I got so sick. We hadn't eaten yet. I needed to eat. I had to go to the bathroom, throw up. We hadn't even got our drinks yet. Like, we got to get out of here. I can't wait any longer. I have to eat now. We actually went down the street to Chili's, and Chili's has never let us down. They sat us, got us food. It was so much better. You just can't wait too long between meals. Or I couldn't. It would make me feel sick, and I ended up throwing up. Typically, I'd feel better after I threw up, but nobody likes throwing up. Not to feel guilty if you're not eating just leafy greens and steaks all day, every day. Take those prenatals, that first trimester, do the best you can, get whatever you can down. Don't feel guilty. That baby's gonna get the nutrients from you if you like it or not. Pregnancy is hard enough. You don't need to feel guilty on top of that. Ginger ale and Coke seem to help a bit. Just remember that you can only have 200 milligrams of caffeine when you're pregnant. I think one Coke has like 34 milligrams. Keep that in mind when you're drinking coffee, caffeine. They also have a lot of sugar too. Sometimes that really didn't settle well on my stomach, or I didn't feel like anything too sweet. I also drank lemon juice and mineral water, and sometimes that really helped me. I like the carbonation. You just kind of find out what worked for you. Stay hydrated. Get a really cute water bottle. Carry it around with you everywhere. I don't think I've ever been as thirsty as I was when I was pregnant. Got terrible Charlie horses in the middle of the night, and I think it's because I wasn't drinking enough water. That's what I've heard. After I started drinking enough water, they stopped happening. Lay down if you can, and lay on your left side if you're feeling sick. That's gonna help settle your stomach because your stomach's on the left side, so it's gonna be on the bottom. I know that's not always easy. I know that's not always doable, especially if you're working, especially if you have a toddler. That's like the exact opposite. Sometimes you just need to get some gas out. Like Shrek said, better out than in. I was really bloated at the beginning. Some things that I ate that helped were peanut butter, celery and peanut butter, chicken noodle soup, banana, just anything that's bland really helped. Pickles helped. I know pickles and pregnancy kind of go together. I kind of think it's the vinegar. I have no scientific basis for that, but I know eating pickles actually helped settle my morning sickness. And honestly, if I just ate a little bit of anything, then that would help me feel a little bit better, and then I could eat a little bit more. But it didn't always work. I mean, a lot of days I just felt like crap. There's some wives' tales that morning sickness means you're gonna have the smart baby, so just keep that in mind. Maybe it'll help you feel a little bit better about having the morning sickness. Hope some of this helps. It's a tough time. You just kind of gotta figure out what works for you. Try everything. Hopefully you get some relief. Just know that all of this pregnancy stuff doesn't last forever. It will pass. All of this is temporary. You can make it. Hopefully it's only 12 weeks, hopefully less. Hopefully you don't even have to deal with morning sickness. Not everybody does. Even if you did in the last pregnancy, doesn't mean you will the next one. If you didn't have it last pregnancy, it also doesn't mean that you won't have it next time. So if it's really bad, you can also talk to your doctor and have something prescribed. There's some things that they can give you to help make it feel better. I don't think you're supposed to take Pepto-Bismol when you're pregnant. Look on the package, talk to your doctor, but I don't think that's recommended. But what worked for you? Let me know what really worked for you when you were pregnant, if you had morning sickness. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please like, subscribe. I hope you find relief. Congrats on this new life that you're bringing into the world. It is such an exciting time. It is a hard time. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending all the good vibes, all the good feelings. Hopefully you feel better soon. I hope this helped. I can't wait to see you again in the next one.